Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world.
Today's lineup.
So that's got things underway. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. And it's intense, this pressure from the front. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I have all...
Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Plenty of room. There's the shot! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Goal! After 5 minutes is number 60.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hernandez. Lee Kang-in. Now Fabian Ruiz. The fullback is in acres of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now the breakaway. Driving on and making good progress. Busquets had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Looking for the runner. He's found a way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Skriniar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good spot, he's seen the run. Got a sight of goal here. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. That's going to go a long way. Busquets gets a foot in here. Fabian Ruiz, who does have an assist to his name. Vitinha. He's shifting through. Now the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain after 28 minutes is number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a stern challenge, he will go no further. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, just skips past his man. Gonzalo Ramos! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Lee, it's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi. Chance to break, gets away from his opponent, and that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back. Big chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hakimi. Here's Vitinha. Busquets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's in on goal. Has a go! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Paris Saint-Germain can counter promptly here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Jordi Alba. And it's been taken straight back. Pinged towards the front line. Defenders on the back foot. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, played right into his path. Gonzalo Ramos shapes to shoot! He's scored! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain, number 9.
And the whistle goes for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And that's been levered clear. Marquinhos. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Busquets. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And here's Messi. Can he put it away? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 52 minutes is number 45.
So all square, and not for the first time.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Gets his pass away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hernandez. The defending has become, all of a sudden, very personal, up close, adhesive.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Hernandez.
The attendance
that's
for this
delightful.
match was 44,070.
Lovely ball into space. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in's cross. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite
Substitution in
close.
progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Fiddles it through. And they're quick to get it back. It's run loose here. Oh, that's nice. Messi's cross. Hernandez. Skriniar. Marquinhos makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's a key interception. Asensio. Here's Vitinha. Hakimi. He is through here. Room for a shot. Towering header. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Place.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play. Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. Here's a sharp little ball here. A nice little ball through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to get it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Interesting ball. Oh, here we go. And he's there to clear it. Tries to dink it through. Cleared without complication.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Donnarumma clears. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And if you do have a chance
Well,
today,
fitness
please take
and
some time
fatigue,
out
the
to
key
give your
factors
support to
now
our
as
better
we head
stadium
for
fund.
extra time.
Substitution.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. Real chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain after 2 minutes in extra time is number 2, Hakimi.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Out to the right. Well read, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming. It's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Asensio, spread out to the left. fiddles it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's left his man. Great challenge, time to perfection. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him.
Hits one! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Number 60.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Substitution in progress.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just do it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 13 minutes in extra time is number 45.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're
Asensio! And the lead stays intact, just.
Asensio nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That looks a good ball through. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. Yeah. Can he finish? Surely this time! And it's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
In extra time is...
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Quite a thriller this one's become. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground. swallow me up.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Marquinhos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Fabian Ruiz. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's picked out the run. Hakimi. Nice defending, physical and effective. Marquinhos with the clearance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now, who's going to be first? He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Messi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Reminder today to please take all
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Boy, you can feel the tension. Messi will go first. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Mbappe steps up for his penalty. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. So this one to restore parity.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
So, the second man in line. Oh, coolly does it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
From one behind. Oh, what a save!
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
This to double their advantage. It's in, and the keeper could have done better. Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Thank you for your cooperation.